Peace, love, and light, Gemini-Cancer Cusp Collective. Welcome to your Pisces season love reading. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot. I am so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for your patience and allowing this video to come to you in divine timing. I am very super grateful for that. I do believe, let me check. I think I have a bonus reading that'll be coming out for you guys within the next couple of days. Let me check my little list here. Yep, you are on the bonus reading list. Okay, so this is going to be a Pisces season check-in, and then we'll just do a bonus reading within the next couple days, okay? So I'm excited to get this reading out to you all. I hope this reading is coming to you all in safety and in good health. And if you aren't in good health, I am sending you healing, love, energy, and light. Just guys, be safe out there. Play it safe, right? Better safe than sorry, especially with a pandemic virus, right? You just never know. It's mutating, it's changing. You know, we just have to be very precautious and make sure that we are not only protecting ourselves, but protecting, you know, our neighborhoods and our loved ones and the elderly, right? Like, this is a point where really we got to pull from our heart chakra and do our part to make sure that everybody is safe and sound, okay? So sending you all that love and all that energy. Thank you again just for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscriptions. For everyone who's requested a reading from me, thank you. I'm so happy you guys are resonating so deeply with them and that they're really giving you good insight and kind of hitting home in a beautiful way. So thank you for that. And thank you for all the donations. I really do appreciate it. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, go ahead and check the description box below. You can send me an email and then we'll work from there. Also, if you're new to being a cusper, welcome to the Cusp of Roses family. If you're new to being a cusper, or if you're cross-watching for a cusper and want to know a little bit more about them, go ahead and check the description box below as well. I got some information about the Gemini-Cancer dynamic, what it means to be a part of the cusp of magic, and all the planets that are involved, and the traits, and, you know, some, even a little bit of like guidance on how to best balance the energy, okay? If you are not a cusper, that is okay. You are more than welcome to be here and be a part of our family. Go ahead and subscribe. It is a new style that I'm going for in my readings, which I'll talk about a little later. But for those who are new, I start every reading with a quick prayer and give you the opportunity to pray as well, or recite mantras, or connect with your higher source self and the spiritual team, however you see fit. It's just an opportunity for us to ground our energies together in the moment while watching the video, right? And connect better so that you can better receive the information and then I can better deliver the information, okay? So without further ado, we're going to hop into the prayer, and then I'll talk about your energy and talk about this new spread, and we'll get on with the reading, okay? So, Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the collective in this moment in time, especially the Gemini. Wow, English. Okay. Gemini-Cancer Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for connecting us. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel to receive the most important messages of love, healing, truth, and light for the overall personal development, growth, and ascension and prosperity for the Gemini-Cancer Cusp Collective, or anyone that comes across this reading. We thank you so much for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, and lifting us up in courage every day to face whatever comes, to make wise choices, to do what's in our highest good and for the highest good of all those connected to us. We thank you for that guidance, ancestors. We thank you for walking with us in this life and beyond. And so it is. All right, so Gemsters. Feeling a little bit in your throat chakra, definitely feeling your third eye. There's a little pressure on my third eye as I was getting into your energy, okay? I'm going to be doing a new spread where I will be pulling a card for the Gemini energy, and then I'll pull a card for the Cancer energy, and then I'll pull a card for the balance in between. So this is going to be a better way for you all, everyone who's watching, to kind of best identify where you are in your own energy field, right? Because tarot is just a tool for you to sharpen your own intuition. You know yourself better than any tarot reader, okay? So do not take these general readings for, word by word and make choices off of there. It's just to guide you to your own inner self and for you to check in and get confirmation on what your higher self has been telling you, okay? And mind you, my readings are timeless, okay? I just use seasons to keep everything organized. But this could resonate with you a couple days from now, a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, even a whole year out, okay? Energy is fluid and time is an illusion, so keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that love frequency can cover career, friends, family, co-workers, not just romantic love. It could be platonic love, right? Anything that resonates or vibrates on the frequency of love is what could come out in these readings, okay? So just take what resonates and apply it to whatever category you see fit, whatever feels right. Go with your gut. Now, Gemsters, yeah, I've been feeling a lot in your third eye right now. I think this Virgo full moon has definitely grounded you in the spirit in a very interesting way, to where you're kind of seeing things maybe even clearly for not the first time, but for a good while. I feel like things might have been a little murky. I definitely feel like you're coming out of some sort of growth period. But this Virgo energy is definitely helping you be a little bit more grounded, especially in that Gemini energy with the twins, getting them in union, right? And then keeping you from being a little too overwhelmed in emotion, or keeping you from hoarding emotions with that Cancer energy, okay? So just keep that in mind. That's what I'm feeling, active third eye chakra and a little bit of solar plexus as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm going to try to keep these under 40 minutes. If I can, under 30 would be awesome, but I'm going to extend it and give myself the grace to 40 minutes, because anything over takes forever to upload and forever to process. And, I just want to cut down on that time so I can get more out to you. Yeah, retreat. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, ancestors. Where's the Gemini energy at for Pisces season for my cuspers? Thank you so much. Where's the Gemini energy for this cusp? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That's very interesting, because that's kind of what came out in your prayer. Needing to move with your highest good and the highest good of all in mind. And I think that that's exactly where you're at. This Virgo full moon that just passed, they keep pulling me back to the Virgo full moon. So go ahead and check out that full moon chakra reading that I've done. You might find some more details and some more information there on what your situation is, okay? Or just some more guidance. So open your heart to give and receive. Exactly. It's safe for you to love. I think that Gemsters, in your Gemini energy, it's kind of been, romantic feelings. Some romantic feelings have probably come up. You've probably finally realizing that either someone has romantic feelings for you, or you have romantic feelings for someone else. And needing to open your heart, needing to understand that it is safe for you to be open. It's safe for you to make a decision, right? It's safe for you to be balanced in that energy of love, okay? Where is the Cancer energy for this cusp? All right. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so I think Pisces season has definitely brought up a lot of things for you, Gemsters. And I think that what you're realizing is that the love that you seek, the love that you desire, is worth waiting for. It's not going to be anything that comes in quick, hot, in a hurry, because just as quick and hot and hurry as it comes in, it's going to be out, right? So you want something that's going to be long-term, that's going to have longevity to it, right? And that it's safe for you to want that love. It's safe for you to want that love, but you just have to be willing to wait for it, okay? It's safe for you to feel those emotions and be open to that energy, but you just have to be patient and wait for it, okay? Where are my Gemsters at? Yeah, engagement. I love that. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay? So get ready, Gemsters. It's safe for you to love, worth waiting for, and engagement. Yeah. So there's major shifts happening around relationships, around connections with you. Yeah. And it's important that you remain grounded. So I think it's awesome that this Virgo full moon has come in to kind of help ground you and all that's going on. But yeah, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is either you putting in the effort and putting in the work to be open to love, or this is someone wanting to reach a higher level of commitment or a higher level of connectivity in a relationship with you, a higher level of engagement. Engagement is not always getting married or actually like getting a ring. Now it could be for some of you, right? Again, you know your situation, but whichever way you're looking at this, right, there's going to be a higher level of commitment, which often means a deeper level of connection with this person, place, or thing, this career, this path, these friends, this family member. Again, take what resonates, okay? This could all just be within yourself. You deciding to raise your standards of love to receive a higher level of commitment than what you've been getting, okay? All right, let's look into this. I'm going to clarify, get a little bit more details with the Sun and Moon Tarot, one of my favorite decks. All right, let's see. One more quick little shuffle. Thank you. Okay. And sisters, what do Gemsters need to know about it's safe for you to love in this Gemini energy? Wow, cards are just flying everywhere. Wow, the Tower. The Tower is happening. So either you, Gemsters, and it was 11:22 and I just looked at the clock. Either you, Gemsters, or someone connected to you is going through a Tower moment now. And this isn't, I feel like this is like an internal Tower moment. I talk about this in this particular deck. You see how there's no people involved in this Tower. Generally and typically, there are two people or one person connected to this Tower. So you would know that it's something external that's crumbling down. This is something internal, because there's nobody involved. It's just this Tower. It's something internal, especially with the all-seeing eye, the eye of Horus, right? Something internal is crumbling. Something is burning down by divine order. Okay, and I think that it's maybe this barrier. This could be, this Tower moment could be like a wall that maybe you've built around love or around yourself when it comes to love, or some sort of foundation that you're standing on when it comes to love. Like it's not safe to love, right? Like the opposite. It's not okay to be in love. It's not okay to be vulnerable. It's not okay to feel that, like, you've just maybe been resisting it. But I think that God, the energy, the universe is starting to break that resistance to love down within you. Okay, that's also scorpionic energy. So again, like I said in the beginning, you might have been going through some sort of transformative process, some sort of heavy, deep emotional upheaval, which would definitely be indicated by the Tower. Okay, ancestors, what else do we need to know? And the Devil, yeah. Okay. So this is shadow energy. This could be Capricorn energy as well. You might be dealing with a Capricorn or someone who has Capricorn heavy in their chart, or you could have Capricorn heavy in your chart. You could also have Scorpio heavy in your chart. But essentially what's happening is the breakdown is like, yeah, it's this shadowy energy that's breaking down within you, where you maybe feel like still attached to love and relationships or connections or jobs or family or friends that maybe have done you wrong in the past. And you've allowed those mishaps, those wrongdoings to kind of like define you a little bit or be connected to you in some way. Or you've made the internal connection like, I can only attract these low vibrational relationships. Like I'll never be able to have a high vibrating love. And that's just absolutely not true. And I think that that's where that grounding from the Virgo full moon is coming in to help you see that these attachments, these connections, this low vibrational energy can come crumbling down, can be changed, can be transformed. Okay. So keep that in mind. I love that it's two major arcana. So it's safe for you to love. So anytime, yeah, it's like you're moving through that. You're opening your heart. This Tower could definitely be like a heart chakra opening, even a sacral chakra awakening as well, or like having openings in your sacral, which would connect you with more sensual emotions. You may be feeling more sexually charged or sexually energetic, right? Having some sort of kundalini awakening as well, possibly, which is pushing you to get rid of or detach from this devil shadow energy when it comes to love, when it comes to looking at your worth, or if it's safe or not to be in some sort of connection, okay? Or even if it's just safe to feel love. You know what I mean? Like, I'm even getting that to some of you have cut yourself off, Gemini, with that air energy. You've put it in your mind that love is not safe. Love energy isn't safe, or any time that I feel love, something always goes wrong. But I feel like that's what's changing here. That attachment of devil energy to love, that's what's crumbling. That's very beautiful. What's the overall for it's safe for you to love for the Gemini energy in this cusp? Overall for it's safe for you to love. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Time to get to work. Time to start something new. Time to learn a new skill. Time to get back out there, right? Time to kind of start from the ground up. This is kind of like, yeah, a foundational card for me as a reader. The 3 of Pentacles, it's joint effort. It's combining 2 things to start something new creative energy, right? With all this sacral, like I was saying, the Scorpio sacral is orange, okay? Definitely, yeah, check out that full moon in Virgo reading. There are little descriptions of the 7 chakras that govern the human form in the description box, so you'll understand what I mean by sacral chakra, okay? But ultimately, this is something that you're working on. This is something that you're open to as this tower crumbles, as this devil energy dissolves. You'll start to feel more free, and you'll start to feel more creative when it comes to feeling love, expressing love, receiving love, okay? Let's go ahead and check into the worth waiting for. Ooh, yep, 8 of Pentacles. Perfect worth waiting for card. Prudence, being patient, being able to tend to something over a long period of time, being focused on growth, okay, being focused on building. This is kind of like that pivotal point in any person's life where they really start getting into a groove of manifesting abundance, manifesting material gains, because this is Pentacles. Pentacles can also be time invested, right? Like the 7 of Pentacles. But this 8 of Pentacles is like time invested that has reaped rewards. So this is saying that if you continue to wait, right, continue to allow divine timing to be at play, then this is what your reward will be. Some sort of abundance, some sort of growth, right? Some sort of fruit for your labor of waiting patiently, okay? Prudence also indicates patience, all right? Anything else for worth waiting for the Cancer energy? Yeah, 7 of Cups. So this 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups in general is about emotional confusion, right? This is debauchery. So there's something going on the other person's end, okay, that they are having to work their way through. They could be going through some sort of karma lesson. They could be going through some sort of spiritual lesson when it comes to emotions, right? There's something that's not clear. And I think that that's either not clear in their energy, or there's something that's not clear in your energy when it comes to like intention, maybe. Like, divine timing is at work in your love life. So with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like continue to stay focused on what you're doing. Continue to stay focused on your grind, on your own individual personal life, as whatever is happening in the background with this love connection, whatever type of debauchery, right, as that's being worked out with the divine. Okay. Very, very interesting. As that's being worked out with the divine. What's the overall for worth waiting for? Yeah, King of Cups. Exactly. Okay. Cancer energy right here, very strong. So this is you, Gemsters. Yeah, it's needing to be patient. So I do feel this energy of you wanting to maybe rush in, maybe wanting to go show your love or express your feelings, like after this Tower and this Devil energy happens, right? And I'm also getting, now that I'm back over here with this Gemini energy, I'm getting some sense of betrayal. that maybe either in the past, Gemsters, you've been betrayed, or those who resonate with Gemini energy, you've been betrayed some way, somehow, whether it's in the workplace, whether it is in relationships, family, with friends, but someone was betrayed in a very, very sinister way. Like I'm kind of, yeah, that's not feeling so fun. But understand and trust that this is all happening for the good, right? Well, again, like we said, for the highest good of all. Whatever is happening, whatever's going down, whatever is crumbling is for the better. So just keep trusting that. Okay, let me pull back into this. So yeah, with this King of Cups, it's like, this is either you, yeah, in your Cancer energy, right? You see the crab in his cup. Gemsters, this is either you gaining some sort of emotional, oh, yeah. The reason, okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. The reason why the Seven of Cups or this emotional confusion is happening, or why it's a worth waiting for, is because someone has to get clear, either you, and I strongly do feel like it might be you, Gemsters, that someone has to get clear about their emotions. It's like you've gone through this very kind of like with the Tower of the Devil, like you've gone through a very, very dark tower moment that is leading you to kind of transmute that into some sort of work, some sort of tangible material product or production of something when it comes to feeling safe to love, working through this tower moment. But it's like you understanding or gaining some clarity around maybe why you've been confused about this feeling of love, right? Realizing that there was some sort of illusionary energy around it. Like I just feel like with this Seven of Cups, it's like almost like throwing caution to the wind, or just feeling so many emotions that you just don't know which ones are yours and which ones are someone else's. Absolutely. But you're realizing that where you stand is the King of Cups, okay? Where you are in control of your emotions, you know how much to give, how little to give. That is what is worth waiting for. So someone is either you, like I said, either you, Gemsters, or the person you're connecting with, or the opportunity you're connecting with is needing to gain some sort of clarity on how this can best work, okay? On how this can grow, on how this can be, on how to make this waiting period. There you go. Thank you. How can you master something or king yourself, right? Like how can you grow during this waiting period? And in order to grow, it's like you're needing to be prudent about getting clarity around your emotions so that you can stand in this King of Cups energy, or so that this King of Cups can come into you, okay? Or again, this could be this King of Cups needing to go through some sort of clarity in their own emotions, or some sort of awakening in their own emotions in order to come forward. But that's what you're waiting on. You're waiting on that clarity. Someone's waiting on clarity in their emotions, okay? For this central energy, thank you so much, ancestors, for these beautiful messages. What do Gemsters need to know about this engagement? What do Gemsters need to know for the central balance energy? Thank you. Yeah, Three of Cups, abundance. Abundance is coming in for you, Gemsters. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is definitely a higher level of commitment. Being committed to feeling abundant, being committed to sharing your abundance, being committed to being abundant just in general, right? This is also talks about reunions. This could be you meeting up with old friends from childhood or from college or high school, or, you know, from a trip or whatever, connecting with that. This could also be energy about needing to enjoy yourself, needing to go out, needing to maybe enjoy yourself. Now that we're kind of under this pandemic virus, do not go out, but needing to just cultivate that feeling, needing to kind of do something, right, that brings joy into your life, needing to plan joy. Thank you, Spirit. Woof. I am struggling with words today. All right, anything else for Gemsters for engagement for Pisces season? Thank you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. I was talking about that earlier. It's this understanding right? This talks about failure, but not in the sense of it's this point of needing to reinvest, particularly because Seven of Pentacles is about business, it's about investments, it's about that plateau period, right, where you've planted the seed, you've watered it, you've cultivated, now you're just waiting it to sprout out, now you're just waiting for it to really bloom into this Eight of Pentacles, right? Like, you see the difference. And I think that what has changing and what's elevating what this level of commitment is, like, you are getting this sense of, I'm going to be committed to my happiness, to my abundance, no matter what. Even if I fail, even if it doesn't work out the way that I want it to, I am still going to receive this abundance. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Like, you're moving from a point of nothing to having a lot very quickly. And that could definitely have something to do with Saturn's transit. You want to look into that as well. I think it's about to is it about to retrograde? There's something going on with Saturn for sure, and Saturn has to deal with karma, so that could be shifting the wheel for this, like, where you're moving from a sense of lack or a sense of not being successful to being very successful and abundant, okay? That could be that level of commitment. What's the overall for engagement for Gemini Cancers? Thank you. Yeah. And abundant is what? Nine of Pentacles. Gain. Exactly. This is something that is shifting you. Oh, I love you got the 7, 8, and the 9. So you're definitely progressing, which is very beautiful. When it comes to your material wealth, your gain, when it comes to the 3D, the physical, okay, you're starting to get very solid, and that's exactly what's happening. You're elevating into this high level of independence, right? With the 9 of Pentacles, it talks about having everything but that person, right? That one connection, or that, that job, that friend, that family member, or that love interest to then have the 10 of Pentacles with, right? To build that empire with. So this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, a lot of sacral energy on the table. Yeah, a lot of sacral energy on the table, but I love that. So it's like, that is what you're gaining. That's the level of commitment. You're committing to your own abundance so that you can be prosperous, so that you can remain independent or become independent in some way, shape, or form, which is probably what's happening with this prudence. So it's like, whoever you're connecting with, which definitely could be a King of Cups energy, or that could be you. It's like, as they're getting their emotions and desires, getting clarity around their emotion and desires, you're getting clarity on your own personal sense of freedom and abundance and independence. You're building independence while they're gaining clarity around their emotions, okay? Which is why this is worth waiting for. It's kind of like, as you become more independent, they start to get more clear on their own emotions, and then eventually you guys will meet or will come across one another, okay, to build this bond or to have this higher level of commitment within the connection, okay? But ultimately, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and check in with the Archangel Oracle to see who's here for you. Thank you so much, ancestors and archangels. Who's here for my Gemini Cancers? Yep, Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay, exactly. So this is what's happening here with this. It's safe for you to love. Archangel Jeremiah is bringing you through some sort of life review, or that was the energy I was picking up, that you've gone through some sort of dark tower moment, some dark night of the soul, where you've reviewed your life. You've seen all of the ways you've been attached to things that weren't serving you, to things that, were making maybe your viewpoints warped, and all of that has crumbled with the tower. And now you're working to rebuild, right? You're working to resolve and change and heal anything that's unbalanced with that 3 of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Any other archangels here? Thank you so much. Any other archangels here for my gemsters? Thank you. Yep, clairvoyance. Okay, very beautiful. Archangel Raziel, it says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay, that's exactly what that third eye energy I was picking up in the beginning is about. You being able to see heavenly love clearly, right? That it's not something that's low vibed, right? It's something that is something worth waiting for. It's something to gain. It's something that takes time. It takes time, and you're awakening up to that and maybe gaining a little bit more patience around this process, okay? And then we have passion, Archangel Haniel, okay? Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So exactly, for those who are connecting with the career portion or applying this to career, that higher level of engagement is this Nine of Pentacles, you being maybe independently employed, you finding abundance as you are feeling. It's kind of like you fail to learn, right? That's how you fail your way to success. And I think that that's something that you're getting a little bit more comfortable around, not being successful at every endeavor, not having it work out exactly perfect the way you want, but keeping the passion alive, keeping and trusting your intuition and your gut on what feels good for you and what feels right for you. Okay, this is absolutely a beautiful, positive spread. Yep, and look, you got nurture at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. Nurture your passions, nurture your inner child, nurture that light within you so you can balance out the darkness, okay? Any of that life review, any of that devil energy. And this is Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So you may have children, Gemsters, and this may be a call, for you to work with Archangel Gabriel to help elevate or strengthen your nurturing skills when it comes to your own children or your inner child, okay? Because as you build up your kids, that energy also reflects back onto you, and then you get built up, and then it goes back and forth, right? So it's important to just remain close to family, continue to focus in on, being compassionate. Like I said, with this pandemic virus, like, this is the time to really develop that compassion for humanity. So I leave you with that, Gemsters. I hope you found this reading helpful and insightful, or at least comforting, or gave you some sort of confirmation on what you may be going through. And I will see you in your bonus reading for Pisces season, okay? That'll be coming out soon. Thank you again for allowing me to connect with your energy. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, go ahead and check the description box below. Again, email me at cuspofrosestarot@gmail.com, and I will see you in your bonus season, all right? Stay safe out there. Namaste.